Summer is here. This summer, my family, set off on a journey through the heart of Amsterdam. Amsterdam in the Netherlands. A city where if I could boldly say, every corner is telling a story and every movement feels like some art in motion. Yes, not just any art, masterpiece art. We are the busy Museumplein, where there is so much beauty, flowers, canals, boats, people. I should have started with people actually. People, buildings, architecture. It's not in any particular order. Yes, this is absolutely beautiful and it's such a busy place. Welcome to AIN with Dr. Amy. Today we are on an adventure. On this channel it's all adventure, fun, learning, encouragement, motivation, and just on learning as well. Just vibes, just good vibes. Let's go. Let's enjoy the views. The view is amazing. The view is excellent. The view is stunning. The view is added. We began our journey from Flevoland in the Netherlands, and now we are driving through to Amsterdam. Yes, weaving through different places full of charm and character. And this is Amsterdam Zuid, yes. And it's I don't know how to explain this, but this is really beautiful. So enjoy the scenes with us once we get to where we are going, because we will be going to Gogh Museum, walking in as family and looking at so many portraits. Before we get there, let's enjoy the scenes. Then we would make our way to the mighty Rijksmuseum. Yeah, so if you are planning your own trip or you just need a bit of views, beautiful ones, and you want to enjoy the scenes from Amsterdam, come along with us. This is more than just a family outing. It is reminding all of us to keep exploring, keep feeling, and enjoy the art. Yes, arts, one art at a time. And the art is not just those in the galleries, You and I, we are a work of art, and what we see around are just beautiful, and they are arts. Every city, every place, every corner, every vicinity, every village, every place teaches you something. Today we are in Amsterdam, so we're going to tell you a bit about what Amsterdam is teaching us. It's teaching us with style, with soul, and with a surprising sense of simplicity. As we are riding through this vicinity, just look at the beauty. People going about their normal activities, the trees, the greeneries, the architecture, the houses, the cars, the movements. So as soon as you step into a place, maybe it's a reminder that art is not always in frames or galleries. Yes, it spills out onto the road, onto the water bodies, onto the trees, onto the lawns, onto the streets, onto the people. Yes. And now as you look, you see this? Yes, Dutch flags and school bags. Isn't it beautiful? This is a sign that a student in this house has graduated. What a joyful and beautiful visual way to say, we did it. So, remember to celebrate little milestones and big milestones and all milestones in between. Not just quietly, but boldly. Tell the world something wonderful just happened here. And it's always a delight to see this celebration, because sometimes we don't celebrate our successes so much. And we just have to be happy and proud of how far we've come. Yes, we did it. If you did it, say, I did it. Yes, congratulations to all the students who did it, who made it, and who are celebrating it, because it's not easy, but it's all worth it. Here we are. Yes, our stop was the Van Gogh Museum, a place unlike any other. It doesn't just feel like art has been displayed. They were really telling a story of Van Gogh. Maybe you've heard a lot about him, but maybe you don't know so much about him. The story was about how he lived, felt, and painted with so much extraordinary intensity. Vincent van Gogh wasn't just an artist. He really painted with heart and soul. Now, let's enjoy the scenery as we walk to the museum itself, inside the museum, because I can't wait to show you so much. His portraits, his quotes on the walls, and all the beauty. And people are so busy here having fun, and the views are excellent. The views are beautiful. We are giving you an experience around even the museum. We are now at the floor 2, the second floor, where a Nigerian artist by name John Madu had, through his eyes and experience living in West Africa, Nigeria to be specific, was featured to do drawings on Van Gogh, how Van Gogh inspires him. And so he actually take classic Van Gogh elements like self-portraits, wheat fields, and empty chairs, and reframes them into the world we know from a West African perspective, like the symbols he grew up with: plastic chairs, market bags, passport stamps, black people, brown skin, Ghana must go back. In one of the paintings, not one, I think in 2 of the paintings, I saw the Ghana must go back, and it was instantly recognizable. It's so emotional. That bag doesn't just hold clothes, it holds stories, migration, hustle, diaspora, identity. And so to see it inside a museum was something that I don't know how to put it. Yes.
If we like to see
How is it?
there are plenty places where you can do something inside.
You know what it was used for?
Yeah, for storing things.
What kind of things? Letters and art.
Drawings and prints.
So for joining what?
At this point, I think it makes sense to share a bit about Van Gogh. Perhaps you already know about him, but for us who don't know much about Van Gogh, he was born in 1853 in the Netherlands. Van Gogh didn't start painting until, he had some few paintings, but he took painting more seriously in his late 20s. In just over a decade, he created more than 2,000 works full of color, texture, and real emotions. Though he only sold one painting in his lifetime, he's now one of the most beloved and influential artists in the world. Let me know where you are watching me from and if you've heard about Van Gogh. His life was full of struggle, but his legacy is full of light. If you've been following me for a long time, you know that I always like to pick a few lessons from places I go and people I learn about. So I'm going to share a few with you. So we realized that Van Gogh has been painting, but he started painting seriously later than most people, yet he caught up with relentless effort. He proved that it's never too late to begin something new. If your heart is in it, you are right on time. And number 2 is, in his lifetime, Vincent van Gogh was not recognized so much. But that didn't stop him. He kept creating, he kept writing to his brother. His brother was called Theo van Gogh, and they had such a relationship that I'm actually amazed to learn about. What kind of relationship do you have with your family members, or with a friend, or a sister, or a brother, or a mom, or a father, or a partner? And he kept putting soul to canvas. He reminds us your value isn't based on applause. People may not applaud you for whatever you are doing now, but it's based on your true calling. You are true to your calling, yeah? You enjoy it, it's your passion, and you do it. Don't look at the applause, because sometimes the applause wouldn't come. Another thing I want to touch upon was a strength, not a weakness. So when you feel deeply, it's a strength, it's not a weakness. So Van Gogh felt everything from joy, sorrow, poverty, loneliness, and wonder, and he wasn't hiding it. His paintings are pure emotion. He shows us that sensitivity isn't a flaw. Vulnerability isn't a flaw. It's your superpower. So feel it, feel deeply. This is how we connect with others, and this is how we really, really heal. And that's how we create something very meaningful. So this was someone drawing an art of Van Gogh. She was actually teaching kids, but I didn't want to show the kids. This is the beautiful art. Beauty is in the everyday, yes. Others may chase grandeur, others may chase some things, but he was chasing sunflowers, bedroom, rural landscapes, while others would not see any beauty in them. There is beauty in the chair you are sitting on, or the table in your room, the flowers you see whilst you walk around, the fields, the sky, sometimes gray, sometimes blue. It teaches us to slow down, to just see the things around us. Look up, look down, look round, look back. There is beauty. We are now in another museum. Unfortunately, I was keeping on talking. Yes, we are in Rijksmuseum now, so enjoy with me. So from the quiet intensity of Van Gogh's world, we walked into the Rijksmuseum. It's just a few steps away from Van Gogh's museum, and they're all at the Museumplein. Let's look at some of the arts. We've already started enjoying some of them, and they are very bold, they are intricate, they are enduring, and it tells a lot about how royalty, revolution, shipwrecks, stillness, splendor has shaped the Dutch nation. So here I want to also share a bit about the things I saw and the lessons I took with me. I could not show you all the videos, because this is centuries of Dutch history that are told through masterworks, heroes, some of them who are forgotten, and everyday moments that have been captured. So as I walk through the halls, surrounded by these stories, some of them very big, some of them so small, some of them very intimate, it just was a mirror of what society is and what it has become and who we could become in the future. as we walk this path of life. So I'm going to share a few lessons from this as well, and then we go home because I don't want to keep you for a long time. So I'm sharing just a few. I'm not going to even number it. So greatness takes time as well as teamwork. So I saw Rembrandt's most famous masterpiece, The Night Watch. It was big, not in size, but in vision. So whatever you are envisioning in your life, see the story, and every shadow has its purpose. And behind every great achievement is a lot of patience. Oh my God, patience is indeed a virtue. And a whole lot of people who may be helping you shine, who may be behind the scenes and all that. So it's so alive. It's a movie frozen in time, and it's just beautiful. See this beauty. And the past is really present if you are willing to really look closer and deeper, and look beyond just what you see, but look with all the senses that is possible. So the maps, the models, the ship models, the global trade artifacts. When I talk about global trade artifacts, I laugh, but yes, I don't want to go into how the Dutch sailed through certain places and how they treated certain people, based on color and based on other things. But I just wanted to take a moment and tell you that history is not just behind us. It shapes even today. It shapes everything we are seeing today. And it's our job to learn from it. Don't erase it. Don't underestimate it. Try to understand it. Try to know it. Know your history. Know your history. Know your people's history. Know where you are coming from and where you are going. And I don't want to turn into a preacher woman here. I want to talk about the women. Women were here too. Even when history forgets them, they are here. So through history, sometimes women are silenced. In this museum, I saw some art that were telling us about the painting of women who were influencing, women who were leading. It was powerful to see the works of Judith Leyster, one of the few female painters of the, and I quote, Dutch golden age. Her art was really rebellious and full of life. Are you still here? Thank you for being here, and I hope you're enjoying the views and the paintings and the drawings and the art and the grand, the big, the small, the in-betweens of it all. And for me, this journey has been not just a family day out, it's been a journey through imagination, through memory, through art, through the streets of the streets of Amsterdam, to be specific, in one square of Amsterdam, that is the Museumplein, into Van Gogh, and now in Rijksmuseum, where you see all these beauties. And we've also stepped into the minds of visionaries, the lives of dreamers, and the heart of a country that has long understood the power of art and how it shapes our identity. What art are you creating for yourself, for your family, for your loved ones, and for others, for your nation, in your own small way? And at the Van Gogh Museum, we learn the struggle doesn't disqualify you from greatness, that beauty can still bloom in difficult seasons. If you know me, you know I love flowers, so blooming is something so important. We are not really at the library, and I'm trying to also summarize what I've learned through this. So bear with me as I try to make sense of all these things. We've also learned that being vulnerable and sensitive is not a weakness at all. It's so beautiful to show that you are human. And now still at Rijksmuseum, we've witnessed history not as a list of dates, but as stories, as living stories about tensions, about culture in constant motion. And then we see this beautiful, 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 beautiful lives. We are reminded that who we are today is built on what came before, and that the past has wisdom that we need to hear, we need to listen, and we need to use it as a light to look into our present and our future. This light is lighting. You realized I was trying not to say the view is viewing, but the light is lighting. Yes, so, and even as we stepped outside the museum, the beauty of Amsterdam has taught us a lot, and in the rhythm of bicycles, the laughter of people, the quiet joy of school bags waving from a flagpole, and so much, so much. So, just like this trip, we are reminded that, like art, it's not about perfection, it's about your perspective, our perspective. It's about how we choose to see and to slow down. Find things beautiful as much as you can. Most people find too little. Until next time, bye.